Okay, first, I have to give a disclosure. You're going to hear the dogs barking. We have someone here on the roof looking at some leaks that are going on with our roof windows. And second, I look pretty chunky right now. Not that I'm not. But I have a bunch of layers on my top. So, anyways, I am shooting this video because whenever I go places, people always look at me funny, and then they'll finally ask, what is the slight? So, this is my heated vest. It is red for the hottest, goes to white for the step down, and blue is the coldest or the coolest. And then just tap that and it shuts off. I'm going to take it off because of my layers. It's really hot to have that on. So anyways, working outside with horses and going to John's indoor soccer games in the winter or whatever, I get really cold. So last year I got that heated vest, which is amazing. I am going to put a link to each of these items that I'm going to show you so that you can find them. They are going to be your best friends in the winter. So last year I got this vest. Okay, it is by Tyrell. Sorry, it's a little dirty because I do wear it, but people are just always asking. I love it. It is a great way to ride and have your arms free. It keeps me really warm, which is great. On days that I go out, like to watch John play soccer or to be outside, I do wear this to the barn as well. It is a Wasoto Heated Jacket. I'm going to give all the descriptions below as well as the link to find them. So this one is the same. Oops, I gotta turn the battery on. They all have battery packs that are really, it's not even plugged in, so I just charged it. They're really easy to charge. The one thing I did end up doing was I purchased a second battery for my vest because I wear that all day. And one day I had worn it to the barn, it's following it up, and I had to go to John's soccer game. He plays indoor soccer at the Dome in the winter, and it was freezing because my coat had died. So this one also has the light up buttons. You can actually push this middle button if you don't want it to glow, so that's a different feature on this. You just hold that, and then it's still on, but these aren't glowing, but I don't really care about that. So this is for your front and this is for your back. So if you only want your back heated up, you can just turn the front off. Or if you want your back heated up, your front heated, just so you can fix that. This also has the same 3 levels, which is just by pushing the button in the middle. So this is a great option, and it's thin. That's the one thing I like about this is it's thin. On colder days when I ride, I find it's better to layer up with quite a few layers and use my vest. I think I just get a little bit more warmth. This is really warm as well. But it's thin and I can move my arms, which I hate with regular winter jackets. I mean, if you look at that, hey Avery, it's super thin, it's movable, you don't feel like you have a bunch of layers. But I like my vest because I can just, on the super cold days like we've been having, just put a bunch of layers on. Okay, and that is Avery trying to get into the video. Sorry. Okay, so the next thing I have is I have, just grabbing them off the table, I have heated gloves. Now, the only thing I can say that I don't like, and they're made by Thinsulate, 3M Thinsulate, is they are kind of bulky. They have the same light up function. Our roof is getting doubled. The dots on the bottom show you how much power you have, and you have the same 3 settings, and this just goes bars down. These will keep my hands warm. I do in-hand work with Blessing Mondays and Fridays, and I'm with her for an hour and a half. And these are perfect for that. But when I'm writing, at least when I'm writing English, I need something thinner so that I can work with her. But when I ride Western and go out on the trails, I will use these. They are great. I've been wearing them for over a year, and they're still in great condition. The only thing is, it did start to come apart at the seam just a little bit, but that's like, for having them for a year and that's the only thing wrong with them, I think that is a great option. The next thing I have is I have 2 pairs of socks. So for Christmas last year I got 2 pairs of socks. And there's a difference between the 2 of them in length. And for me that matters. So these are my tall ones. It's the bottom of the foot that's heated. It has a rechargeable. Oh, all of these also you can plug other things in. Like if your phone dies and you need to charge it, then you can plug it in. But it is longer, and this is a Trazon, and I don't know what this one is. I'll have to look it up. But this is longer, so when I wear my English riding boots, this goes better into them. It goes right up to the top because my boots go up to my knees. And I can turn the heat. For these, this pair, where is the button? Right here, it's on the side. And as you see, I don't know if you can see it, but it's red light and blue light. The blue lights are 3 dots, and that tells you how charged it is. And then if you push the button on the side, this is how hot it is. So there's 3 temperatures on these as well. To shut them on or turn them off, you have to just hold the button. So that's when I wear those. Or I'll wear them, like if I'm wearing, I have another pair of tall boots that I wear in the winter as well. When I have shorter boots, like if I'm riding her in my Western boots, or if I'm out with shorter snow boots, I have this pair, and the bottom, you can feel it, is heated. And it's the same concept. You turn it on, and it's lit up. So this one, you can see on the front, that is your telling you what your power you have left is. And then, oh, let me get back. So this is the button you push. So right now it's red. That's the hottest. That's medium. It turns blue. And then that's kind of like a hot pink color, and that's the lowest. So I like that all of these have different temperatures. I'm always cold, so I always start out on the hottest temperature. And then actually what happens is all of these will start off on the hottest temperature, get to a temperature, and then it goes down to the middle. And you can bump it back up to the hottest and it will stay there. But I think what it is, it's just probably a safety feature. But these are all things I love. They're easy to care for. You just take this out. I hand wash them. And I also, I don't know where I put them, but right here, I always have socks under. So I just take a thin pair of socks. So that can absorb if I have any sweat in my feet or anything. That kind of helps to absorb it, so you don't have to wash these as often. But they all wash great. I've had no problem. And I've had these as well for a year. The only reason I'm posting now about them is for the fact that people just keep asking me, and I really feel like I have to share with everybody because they're great products. They're going to keep you warm if you're an outdoors person. They definitely keep you warm, so you can stay out longer and you enjoy it better and you're not hating life. For my hat, I'm not a hat person, but I always wear a ear warmer. I don't have heated anything for my head, but I don't really need it. Anyways, so I am going to link the information about all of those, along with a link in case you want to check them out on your own, which I highly recommend because it's going to save you these next few months of winter. Anyways, have a fabulous day, and I am off, and I look forward to seeing how many people like these. Have a great day.